This type of thing hasn't been followed for almost 2,000 years. 2,000. Because nobody knew how to do it. You go right now to every Christian school and see, do they provide for the students free, or do the students have to pay a tuition? Go right now. You will not find a campus like this. Where's Bishop Scott? Where's Bishop Scott? Get him on. Yeah, so what do y'all think about this? Isn't this amazing? This is amazing. But I've been through so much warfare. The American system have tried to stop me, but I've had daughters and sons in Japan. I have a daughter in Japan. She supports this. She blesses this ministry. She blesses this ministry. And that's what it's caused me to be able to buy this, to get this campus. Others like you who give large sums. You got to understand, this costs a lot of money to be doing this free. And if I wasn't committed to the Lord for 33 years, and I know that a lot of you have seen the persecution against me online, and you don't care, because you know that a man of my stature would not be in this 33 years and be playing around, stealing money from the poor, stealing money from people, manipulating people. The stuff that they trying to go to the government about, that I'm doing wire fraud. How am I doing wire fraud and we are ministering to people, keeping them from committing suicides or blessing the saints? And we just ask them to give to the ministry, and they sow abundance into the ministry. How is that wrong? How is that wrong? That's the Bible. But I'm telling you, our rights in this country are being challenged by the American government. There's a lot of persecution. I'm not saying everybody in the government is wrong, but our government in America, some of the people in it are corrupt. And they're trying to take our privileges away because they want to tax all the money that comes into the church. Billions of dollars come into the church, and they want to tax it. That's why they persecute men of God who are successful, who has a lot of money, because they want a piece of it. They trying to make us look greedy, but it's really them greedy. They're not even saved. So how are you going to believe them? They're liars. And I'm bold enough to stand up to them. I will stand up to this American media, these liars. Because I don't know anybody that have sacrificed their life in the American media like preachers, like we have. So don't listen to their narratives. It's wrong. I want somebody to get to Bishop Scott, because I'm going to need him in a few more minutes. But when we finish this, where's Pastor Joseph? Joseph, did y'all show them the outside of the campus? Did y'all show them the outside of the campus in Texas?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Joseph.
sir. So we put some a little bit earlier, sir, before you came on.
Okay. I heard that they didn't get a big wide view of the whole place. I can't hear you. Where are you, Joseph?
Yes, sir. We can go out right now, sir, and get a view if you'd like, sir.
Yeah, let's get a night view. Y'all want to see a night view real quick? Wait a minute. I need to see the people. Put them up. Come on, Daniel. I want to ask, do y'all want to get a night view? Raise your hands. You want to get a night view of the campus? Yay! Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Now, if you want a night view, come on, tell me. Text on there right now. Say, yes, we want it. Yes, we want it. Yes, we want it. Say it. Come on. Get on that chat button. Say, yes, we want it. Yes, we want. You want a night view? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it till you text me. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You gotta text me. Do you want it? I can't hear all of y'all there. There's been over 600 of y'all on here tonight. Come on. Do you want it? I can't hear you. Okay, I see. Oh God, look at this. It's filling up. Look at all the. Yes, yes, yes. My children in the Lord. That's y'all are excited. I love that. Hallelujah. Okay, so okay, here we go. Let's pull it up. Night view. Where the night view? That's what. Oh, there it goes. So Joseph, tell us what's going on.
Yes, sir,
Wait,
Apostle. It is absolutely beautiful here at night in Houston, and the campus is gorgeous. I mean, it's so amazing out here, Apostle. It's private. It's out, a distance from the road, so it's a complete, just three stories, like you said, sir. It was built in just a few years ago, 2016. It's new. It's modern. Everything is great inside a good condition, and even on the outside, everything is in excellent condition. And it's just so beautiful out here, Apostle.
amazing. Now go. I want to show them. Now we're about to get all the signs put up. It's going to be very beautiful. Campus for the Harvest, JMMI, all nations, global, international. Then at Houston, Texas, that's one soul at a time. You're gonna see all of that in the next few weeks. But the big thing we're gonna do is put flags of all nations going down the road. Okay, Joseph, you're about to walk those legs now. You're about to get some muscles. Let's go down the street. The wonderful thing about this is it's down the street. It has a long drive that we're gonna put a bunch of flags that go all the way down. So go on, let's show them. I don't think I'm gonna make you walk all the way down there, but I want to show them something. But look at this. If you go all the way down, there's a long drive. Yeah, go down far enough so we can show them. There's a long drive where we're gonna put 40 to 80 flags, maybe, going all the way down here. Isn't that wonderful? That's enough, Joseph. Someone said, I want a Fiji flag there. We will put a Fiji flag. Yes, we're going to put the nations of the whole world. This is in Houston, Texas right now. And a lot of you are in Houston. My son, Marcus Ball, his church is in Houston. So we're going to put flags going all the way down. So this is a night view. And this land here is 3 acres. Now they want to sell us this land for over $1 million so we can build a worship center here. So we'll be able to build something. So we're going to also purchase that land so we need a place of worship as well. In every location we put a campus, we will build a massive size worship facility in every place. In Orlando, we're going to do the same thing in Orlando, Tampa, in Texas, in California, in New York. We're going to do it just all over, everywhere. Seattle, Washington, St. Louis. Okay? Now listen to me. This is not enough because we've already outgrown this campus already. Okay, Joseph, turn to the hotel place so they can see. We've already outgrown this place for the size we're at right now with a few people. We're also going to put one in Canada as well. But what I'm saying to you, it takes your support. It takes your support. And you want to know, we've had to do all of this with cash because the banks have denied us. There's a racist fighting me. There's a white Caucasian racist. Y'all know I love the Caucasian culture. I have people on my staff from all nations. But because I'm a black man, there's so much racism in this nation from Caucasians. Not all of them, but there's a group or half of them in America are racist. I know this for sure. I've never experienced racism all my life until 2015. And when that started to happen, they got into the banking system, told them, even when y'all gave y'all money, they tried to stop y'all money from coming to us, saying we were frauds. I mean, they've been pursuing us. Like, you got to understand, they put out there that I bought all these mansions, and I want to share with you what happened. I had to buy mansions because I was buying lease houses to put the students in or the missionaries to have somewhere to stay free. And this guy, this faggot, that's right, he's a homosexual faggot, and he's a racist. He he would trail my staff and harass them, get the police to harass them. He would trail them to our address where we're leasing a house, and he would look up who they were once they got the information. He would call that person and call all the neighbors, and then next thing you know, we're getting kicked out of the house. So all our missionaries, the reason why I haven't invited everybody yet, because I wanted to fix this problem. And so you got to understand, I had to start from scratch in this area. Although my ministry is huge, this side of it costs a lot of money. And you just can't build a big university or like this without the finances. So I was trying to do it the more feasible way, just buy small homes, give people a place to stay. But this is what was happening. It's been going on for 8 years. I didn't tell you about this persecution because I don't believe in complaining. I believe in giving a victory report. Hallelujah. I believe in fighting until we win. And so I didn't tell you, I hid all this from you because I believe in suffering for the glory of God. And so all my staff will get kicked out. All these weird neighbors will come up to them, death threats, all kind of things, because they will call them and tell them we are cult, we're in their neighborhood, kick us out. And so the owner would kick us out of the house. He'll break his lease agreement with us. This went on for 8 solid years. Not only that, but our taxes. I have never mixed filing my taxes 1 year for JMMI. But because all this persecution kept going on and online, they started calling even the people we had doing our taxes of a certain company, and the owner of that company went against the person who was doing it and told him to stop. If he didn't, he would fire him. And so our taxes dropped on the ground for some time. We got somebody else. But the other thing was those that were doing our taxes wasn't doing them right. They didn't have understanding of Christian knowledge. Now we got those people. But we had to go through a process because everybody, for the last 3 years, everybody who we would get, this racist got to them and would make them drop the whole thing. And it was other things, like, for instance, when we found out we didn't have the right company that knew ministry like they should, was making mistakes, I did not want to present to the IRS. And I want the government to know that, them trying to revoke our 501c3 for JMMI. Now, we have it for KOGGC, the church. So y'all don't have nothing to worry about. You can get your tax deductible. But I'm telling you what's happened. It ain't that we don't like filing our taxes, because I never miss up until that point. Never. But I wanted it to be done with integrity. When I found out this company we had didn't know really what they were doing fully, we got somebody else. Then through COVID, all kind of stuff happened. And so we went through this to where, the government thought in JMMI, we just wasn't even filing our 990s anymore. But that ain't true. I wanted to do it with integrity. I wanted to find the right company. And then through the persecution, they was just dropping us. So, I had to figure out a way, or through the persecution, there was just one person just quit. During COVID, a lot of people were quitting their jobs. So they're in the middle of doing our thing and they just quit. But I want you to know your finances is secure, because when you give, you can still get a tax write-off. But I'm just telling you the warfare, even them trying to make it look like we ain't filing our taxes. That's not true. We want to do it right. I'm not going to lie. I've never lied to the government. My dad used to have his own income tax business. His own income tax business. So I know what it means when Jesus said, pay to Caesar what belonged to Caesar's and pay to God what belonged to him. I have never cheated the government. I have never tried to. And I want the IRS to hear that, because they hear all this other junk out here against me and these people filing false reports and evil things. I want you to know the truth from my lips, what is taking place. We have a racist that has been pursuing us, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a clip real quick about the persecution before we go into the lake. I got 2 more properties to show you. But before that happens, you need to hear the persecution that has happened. You need to understand what's taking place. The great persecution I've had to go through, and they've been trying to affect our money. But this is the thing. When they got us kicked out of every place, God was so good. God was so good. I want you to hear this. God was so good that he put it on your heart during COVID to just start giving large sums of money. You didn't even know why, but you just started giving, and our finances went up. And so now, instead of getting kicked out, I had to buy mansions that had enough space for the people until we could build to this point to buy a campus. You see how I built the money? We didn't have all the money at first, but I did wise investments with buying houses for the students. That now the bank started looking at us favorably and said, wow, they have a lot of finances and assets. There's no way they can run away with our money, like people saying. We're still going through some persecution, but I'm telling you what's happening. And so we started buying mansions to house the students until we could build enough assets and wealth to buy our own campus. And that's why I say this is a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough campus. So I want to show you this real quickly. I want to play the celebration video so you can see. And you write, God always brings me out because he is with me personally. But I have to show you. Let me show you what happened to me. But in a way, I'm torn between. I think, first of all, right before I show you this, I think we need to show you the campus in St. Louis we're trying to buy now.